Hey guys, welcome back to Zero's Hobbies, and thank you for stopping by. It's getting colder, but we're still going at it. I want to show you guys the Chaos Space Marine, Warhammer 40k Chaos Space Marine Terminator box set. I picked this up not too long ago, but I finally had a chance to start working on the Terminators because I was just like trying to get rid of some boxes, you know, reduce the always fighting the gray. So let's get over to the table. Let's take a look at what comes inside, and then we'll show you the minis, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right, sit tight. All right, guys, here we go. This is the Warhammer 40k Chaos Space Marine Terminators. It's not the newest kit. It's newer for me. I have all the old Chaos Space Marines Terminators and the old Death Guard Terminators from Forge World. I do have the new Death Guard Terminators and the new Thousand Sun Terminators, the newer, I should say. So I just wanted to get a squad of these guys to go with the Black Legion that I'm starting with all the newer Chaos Space Marine models. All right, let's take a look at what comes inside. All right, here we have the sticker sheet, which is, or the decal sheet, which is kind of nice. I do like that these guys are chromed. It's kind of cool. Oh, and these guys are too. They're gold. Very cool. The Thousand Suns, the Black Legion, the Alpha Legion, the Iron Bearer, or the Iron Warriors, Night Lords, Word Bearers, but no Death Guard. Alright, Games Workshop. I see you. Here we have the instruction manual. It's my luck, man. It's the armies that I favor that don't get no love. Again, pretty simple instructions, color, so you can see what parts go next and where to glue. Those little yellow things are where to glue. Hope it's coming up on the camera. I got a new light ring to help me do my videos because my old one kind of like took a dump. So I apologize if it's funky. Here we go. Okay, let's turn there. All right. This set has 2 sprues. This is common for most 5-man squads. And here you got legs, weapons, spiky bits, heads. Pretty cool. That mace is interesting. I don't see Terminators, Chaos Terminators using maces, but I guess whatever. That's the weapon they chose. I feel like more chain axes would be appropriate, or chain fists. And your second sprue with body parts. Reaper autocannon, which is like automatic include. All the iron fences on top of their torsos. And the arms, it's pretty cool. Alright, here we have the obligatory bases. I'm not going to be using those guys. I bought some very cool bases from Dragon Forge to use for these models because I wanted them to be a little higher than normal. I apologize if the light is washing this out. See if we can zoom in for you guys. A little better. Yeah. Chose Urban Rubble. So that's where I want all my Chaos guys to be. That way, every faction I have from Chaos will tie in some way or another. Now, they don't all have fancy bases like this, but these guys will. All right, man. So here they are, the Warhammer 40K Chaos Space Marine Terminators. These are the newer kits, or the newest kit for the Terminators. I have a bunch of the original plastics, and then some of the pewter ones too. But they did increase the size a little bit. You know, they're bigger than they used to be. But I don't know, I find like they're still short. And I'll show you why in a sec. You got the lightning claws, or lightning claw equivalents. The hardest thing about this kit were these gates. Because there's no real, it's not like slotted like the original ones were, where the top of the gate or the bottom of the gate was the top of the armor. It's not like that anymore. It just sits right there in this, between the shoulders, and not very well. You don't have a lot of regular heads. You got, all the heads have tusks or horns or something. This guy's got a combi, Stormbolter and Flamer, and he's got a cool little power fist chain fist. And you got your leader, and he's got your Stormbolter, or no, he's got a combi weapon too as well, sorry. So it's a plasma and a bolter. I don't understand why, like, loyalist Terminators get Stormbolters, which are really, really potent. These guys get a bolter and a combi. Like, the combi is only used once. So what does it matter? Unless it's changed in 10th edition. I don't know. Don't quote me. I put the face on him because it's the only one that was different from all the tusked horns. Very decorated gates. All the different heads that are on there. Pretty cool. These guys are very spiky. Like, almost everywhere you touch, you're going to get poked. I gave this guy the heavy flamer because I have like 4 Terminators groups with the autocannon, the Reaper autocannon. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I gotta change that up. Head there, it's pretty cool. These guys are about the size of the Space Marine Heroes Terminators. They're the same size as those guys. Another combi with a flamer. Power fist. Because he's just walking like he's ready to knock somebody out. Another Space Marine helmet up there. They just, man. You see all the little spikies on the back. Look, 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 look. That one's bent. The tip is bent. Oh well. There you go. Not a fantastic kit. Like, I feel like there's something missing and they could have done a little something extra. I could be wrong, you know. I mean, I'm not an expert, you know, but I feel like personally, like, there could have been something done with this kit. Like, they give you so many weapons, like, not so many in the sense that, like, it's a lot. I mean, so many in, like, the variety. Like, there's a mace, there's an axe, a chain axe, which is really cool, and I wanted to use one, but this is the way it came out. So I guess you could make the assault version of loyalists, and have them all with like some kind of gnarly close combat weapon, although technically all these guys have like power fists, or that guy with the lightning claws, you know what I mean? So the lightning claws and the sword. The other guys pretty much have power fists, or, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how much better the chain axe would have been over the power fist. Like, I looked at the damage, I was like, man, it's all right. The amount of attacks, you know what I mean? Like, is it worth it, or is it just worth giving them a nice strength 8, you know, attack? You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. Again, I don't, you know, but I don't know if you can equip all of them with firearms. Like, I'm not sure. I gotta look. I think you can, but I'm not sure. I feel like they could have done better in the sense that maybe they made 2 kits like they do for the Loyalists. One with all assault weapons and options, and then one with all shooty options. You know what I'm saying? Or at the very least, add more shooty options to this kit. Like, Terminators can use like heavy plasma cannons. They can use all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? So why not just put that stuff in there? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm just saying. I'm not very impressed with this kit. I do like the poses, but it's pretty much like that's the pose and that's what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Which, you know, it is what it is. The mono poses are all the same way. For it to be a multi-part kit like it was, I feel like you could have just made this a mono pose kit and given us arm options, and that would have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there was no reason to put these models together the way they needed to be put together, and there's only one way. You know what I mean? Like, that's the funny part. It's like, you can only pose those guys one way. That's it. The arms, yeah, you could move them up or down, but pretty much that's what you're getting. So I don't know. I feel like for it not being a mono pose, there's a lot of like lack of options. But again, that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have this unit, if you don't have this unit, if I'm missing something, like if I'm just not catching something, or maybe in 10th edition, like I said, they're better. So hit me up, let me know in the comments. If you need Terminators and you're a Chaos player, you might as well get them. I mean, the size doesn't matter as long as they're represented on the table. You know what I mean? It does suck that they're little guys, you know? See how short they are? You're probably thinking, oh, that guy's leaning over. Well, they all are in a little bit. But he's just as tall as a Terminator suit. So that's why they resized the Terminators. Hopefully they'll do that for the Chaos Terminators. Hopefully. But anyway, nonetheless, if you need Terminators, and until they make new ones, this is what you got. They're not terrible. They do fit in with the Thousand Sun Terminator, the Scarab called Terminators. They do fit in with the Death Guard, you know, Terminators. Although those guys seem to be a little bit chunkier. A little bit. But otherwise, yeah, there you go. Not a bad purchase. All right, guys. As always, like, subscribe, share, and we will see you on the next one.